with a new video, and today we have 10 awesome paid jailbreak tweaks that are updated for Xina A15 jailbreak. So they are fully functional, and yes, they are paid. So this kind of gives you an overview before you decide whether you should purchase them or not. So as I said, Xina A15 jailbreak with Celio installed on it. Additionally, we will have one free tweak which was suggested by one of my loyal viewers, so I'm gonna give shout out to him after we reach it. Actually, it's gonna be the first tweak. So after my last video, I had a comment from Toni Mac, who is a loyal viewer, and I appreciate it. And you can see his channel here, so you can subscribe to his content as well. He's the one who actually informed me about this awesome tweak. So long time back, AutoUnlockX was, or AutoUnlock 10 was a paid tweak, if I remember correctly, but now it's been free for a while. So this is this additional 11th tweak for today, which is called AutoUnlock 10 or AutoUnlockX. So what does it do? You don't have to swipe up when you lock your device, so you can just do it like this, and once it recognizes you, it immediately opens up. So you are kind of, you know, saving your thumb from the hard work. So this is AutoUnlockX, and big shout out to Toni Mac and his suggestion for this video. Okay, let's start with the paid ones. The first one, and as always, I'm presenting tweaks in alphabetical order for all of you to catch up and follow easily. So the first one, you must have seen it by now. You see I have this auto update badge, but it looks differently, right? It's like green and it's like hexagonal shape. So this is thanks to Badger tweak. This tweak is 0.99, so it's like $1, and it has its own app. As I said before, since still these tweaks and everything is being updated, I don't see how the icon actually looks like, but actually it's working, so it's fine for me. So this is the Badger, and Badger gives you a lot of options from which you can choose, and you can actually customize your badges on your home screen. So as you can see, one of the interesting options is the badge count minimum, where you can set, okay, if I don't want to be disturbed unless I have at least 5 messages. So you can actually put here 5, and each application that receives a message, you will not see it on your home screen unless it reaches 5 notifications, which is kind of neat. Then you can do the minimum of badge counts per app. So this is overall, but this is per application installed, so you can customize it even further. Then you can set the count limit. You know, you don't want to see more than 10 badges, which is also cool. Badge color, this is, you know, where I actually changed to green, which I like, honestly. Then what else do we have? Yes, you can change the badge color per app, so you have the system-wide and per application. Then badge opacity, same, system-wide and per application. Then you can set the position of it. You know, it can be top right, it can be top left, it can be bottom right, etc. So you can pretty much do badge size. Yes, this is something I like. You can make it really big if you want, but kind of it's like, looks really nice like this, and it's not very intrusive, so you know, it's a nice tweak, Badger. One of my longtime favorite paid tweaks is CopyLog 3.99 on Havoc repo. So this tweak is amazing, and I've shown it before, but I'm very excited to show that it is updated for iOS 15 jailbreak, Xina A15 jailbreak. What does it do? When you type a message, you know, when you type a message to anyone, you can invoke CopyLog from by swiping up your keyboard, and you can copy anything that you have stored here. So everything you copied previously, it's stored as a snippet. You can make certain snippets favorites. For example, you want to have your signature for email or something standardized. You can make it favorite, and it stays there always. You can change the number of snippets. It goes up to 100. So it's kind of very useful tweak. Also, when you type something and when you select it and copy it, you will see that CopyLog actually did its work, so it immediately goes to the saved snippets. Very useful productivity tweak, CopyLog. The next one is DLEasy or Download Easy, old school tweak, $3, 2.99. So this tweak enables downloading the pictures and videos from virtually any social media application. Now, many of the applications nowadays have this option embedded, like Facebook or Twitter, but some of them do not. Also, you can use it for downloading the Reddit, if you want. You can use it for Pinterest. Anything else, Twitch, WhatsApp, YouTube, Twitter, and it will automatically give you the option to download the videos or images from your preferred social media websites. So this is a song I'm currently playing on my Apple Music, and when you go to your home screen, to your lock screen actually, and you know that you have certain interface for now playing music. In iOS 15, it's the old school all over the screen, but with the tweak flow, this is how your now playing music looks like, which is pretty awesome because it gives you you can see the flow of songs, you can play the next one, you can just swipe and see what was before, what's next. So it kind of has a pretty cool interface. This is Flow Tweak and it's $2. The next one is Kill Background 13. Actually, it's Kill Background 1314 on Cilio. You can find it under this. It is $1.49, and it basically does this. So once you swipe down, you can kill all the apps in the background. So this is what Killer Background does, and it's totally worth the money. And it is one of the few tweaks that actually does this, which is updated for the latest jailbreak. Okay, so the next tweak is called SleepSaver, and it's $1.49, so it's $1.50. What it does, it actually gives you a nice screensaver once you lock your device. It should look something like this. Yeah, there you go. So you can choose from several options, in the settings of the tweak, but it looks nice, so I chose a globe. Now, the settings of the tweak are pretty straightforward. You can enable it and then you choose a video, but also you can choose any video from your device if you want, or you have several downloadable presets. So I chose the OLED Earth one, which looks kind of nice. So this is SleepSaver, very nice, add-on to your lock screen. Okay, next one is a major update to SmartBattery. This was an older tweak, but recently the new one has been pushed to support iOS 15 and Xina A15 jailbreak. So it's called SmartBattery iOS 15. So it's $1 basically, so it's really cheap tweak, but a very useful one. So what you can do, you have some global settings. You can customize when your low power mode will be enabled. You can enable voice alerts, push notifications for a certain level of your battery. Then you can get an alert when your battery is full. Then you can have your phone talk to you once it's charged, etc., etc. Also, this is just global one. Then you can have custom intervals. For example, you want to say, okay, my battery, I want to have low power mode between 20 and 40%. So when the phone is charged up to 40%, then you can it will be turned off automatically. Pretty nice. Then you can see the battery health, which is a very nice thing. So if I press here on the battery icon on the top right corner, you can see I have two options. I can enable low power mode, or I can show health. So once I do this, okay, all right, so I can see the battery max capacity, the health of the battery, the serial number, temperature, and charge cycles. So it's kind of pretty useful tweak. You can customize the battery here. You can enable certain modifications. You can have digits only. You can remove percentage if your phone has percentage, etc., etc. So this is pretty useful tweak. It's called SmartBattery iOS 15, and it's been updated recently. So go ahead and give it a try. There is one truly must-have tweak in my humble opinion. It's called Snapper 2. I've already shown it many times before, but now it's fully updated for iOS 15 and the new jailbreak. So There are no glitches. It works perfectly well for my iPhone. And these are the basic features of it. But before we go into it, for those of you who don't know what Snapper 2 does, I'm just gonna do a screenshot on my screen. But you can see it doesn't do it automatically. So there is a small manual down there. What I can do, I can select the portion of the screen and I can do the screenshot of that. So this is what it does, and once you do it, it's just you need to double press, I think. Yes, so you can do it, you can send it, you can save it into your camera roll, you can delete it. Additionally, let me just quickly delete it. Additionally, a good add-on that if you have a Translomatic tweak installed, it's compatible with it. As I said previously, you've seen it at Snapper 2. Our awesome tweak was updated recently, Translomatic. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's $2 tweak, and it's pretty awesome. I know that in iOS 15, 16, we have this translate option by default by Apple, but not all languages are supported. So this is where Translomatic comes in handy. So basically, you can enable it. You can enable Safari Translate button. You can say where it will appear. You can set the language, the default language you want to translate it from, or you can have it set ask every time to recognize the language. You can have translation mode online, offline, and the online and fall back to offline in case of error. I left it like this, and you can enable it in per app. So I have enabled it in Mail app and Messages app and Notes, just to show you guys. So when I go to my messages, I've sent a message just to myself. When I press on it, you have this Translomatic option. You choose the language to translate it to. So when I choose English, let me see, where is it? Okay, did I skip it? Aha, it's here, it's recent. Alright, so when I do this, then you get this little translation, how are you? Right, so you can immediately see what people are sending to you. You can copy it, you can speak it, you can just dismiss it. So it's pretty awesome tweak, Translomatic, worth every dime. And the last tweak for today, it's called Velvet 2. Another amazing tweak updated recently, and this tweak is $3. And this tweak basically changes all your notification bars and how they look like. So the first thing we have is enabling the tweak, of course. Then you go to global settings and you can see what changes you can make. So if it's light, you can see that it changes automatically. If it's system, it's going to take the light one again. I like dark one. Then you can change the background. You know, you can disable it so it's like basic gray, or you can enable it and have it as icon color. You can also have the static color. You can change to the gradients. You can change. You can select first color, second color. Everything pretty straightforward. Also the borders, you can enable them. You see it became like rounded borders, so you can have smaller size. You can choose the static color. You can also choose the gradient, so it's kind of neat. Then the line, you know, you can choose the line if you want. This is the line, you don't see it now, but it's on the left hand side. I don't know what's the purpose of it. Anyway, you can also enable glow. As you can see now, the notification is glowing. So once we do, yes, you can also change the title. You can, you know, make it default, or you can change it to icon color, or you can choose any other static color or whatnot. You can change the text color. You know, it can be all in the color of the icon itself, or just some other color random you choose. So it's pretty awesome. I like it to be a corner radius, round up icon. So once, if I send myself a message, test, let's say, you will see how it looks like. Yeah, so you see, this is how the message looks like. And on the home screen, it also has, let me send myself another message, so you can get a preview of how it looks like. Yeah, see? So it's kind of super awesome. I like it, to be honest. It really stands out. So these are the tweaks for today, folks. I hope you liked it. If you did, give me a thumbs up, you know, it doesn't cost you much. Or subscribe, share, you know. And I'll see you in the next video. By the way, Last announcement, it's not easy to find the compatible tweaks, so this poor thing has suffered a lot in the process. You know, I had to jailbreak it so many times because I've tried testing tweaks which are not compatible, so it kind of broke my phone. So as I said, I always need a little bit of time just to check those who work 100%, so you don't go through the same suffering I did. Thank you.